Go ahead and lie down on your mat. Get comfortable with your knees up, your feet on the floor. Start to take some deeper breaths, inhaling to lift the belly a little bit, exhaling to let the belly button sink toward your spine. Let's place our hands on our bellies, right at the center. We're going to be working today on core strength. We'll use yoga poses and some Pilates exercises as well to really focus on our cores. So start to feel yourself strong there, stable and capable. Anytime you get on the mat, just doing the best you can, whatever that looks like today. Notice how your body's feeling and accept it for what it is. Starting to sink into that ujjayi breath a little bit, if that's there for you. So that as you exhale, you're creating a sound like a sigh or a whisper. With the feet as wide as the mat, let's let both knees come down to one side and then the other, just back and forth like windshield wipers. Still breathing. Waking everything up a little bit here. And then bring the knees back up. Walk your feet in so that they are in line with your hips and a little bit closer to your hips. Arms on the floor by your sides. Let's inhale, lift the hips up to the bridge, and exhale, roll it back down. Inhale, roll up one vertebra at a time, tucking the pelvis under, lifting as high as you comfortably can. Exhaling as you roll down one vertebra at a time. Noticing that your knees stay above your ankles. Hips, knees, and ankles all lined up. So it's kind of like you're holding a pillow or a block between your knees, rather than letting them fall open to the sides. Good. Rest that down on the last one and then stretch your legs out. As you exhale, let's bring the right knee in toward the chest and then inhale, stretch it back out to the floor. Exhale, left knee to the chest. Inhale, stretch it out long. Reach the leg down. Exhale, right knee. Inhale to the floor. Exhale, left knee. Inhale to the floor. Exhale, right knee, and if you'd like, you can start bringing your forehead up to meet your knee. Inhale, foot and head back down. Exhale, left knee, forehead to knee. Inhale, head and leg back down. Exhale, right side, squeezing the belly button down toward the spine. Left side, really strong in your center, starting to focus that power right there, squeezing the belly button down. Good. Now roll your chin to your chest. We're going to bring that right knee in and lift the left leg off the ground. You're going to pull the right knee in twice and then switch. Pull, 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 pull. The low back is staying connected to the floor here, so if you need to make this easier, take that extended leg straight up instead of out. Each time you squeeze, you're sinking the belly button a little bit tighter. You're in control of how difficult this is to some degree. Good, take your hands away and speed that movement up. Switch, switch, switch. Breathing, again, the back is staying connected to the floor, the belly button is down. Good, and bring the knees in, rest the head down. Let's rock the spine a little bit, side to side. We'll bring the feet back to the floor. Arms by your sides, palms down, and let's roll the chin up to the chest. This is our level 1. You're keeping the hands connected to the floor and you're just sliding them toward your feet as you squeeze up, pressing the belly button down as you go. A small movement, but a mindful movement. So you can keep doing that, or you can straighten your legs out along the floor. Again, keeping your hands connected to the mat, bend your knees as you sit all the way up. Legs down, shoulders down. Squeeze it all up. Hands stay on the floor, just touching, and lie down. Exhale, squeeze it up. Good. And go ahead and hold right here on this one. Keeping the shoulders back, the heart forward. And then we'll lift the feet up off the floor, coming into boat. Hands can stay there on the mat right now. You can straighten your legs if you wanted. And set the legs down. Good job. Bring your hands behind you, fingers pointed forward. Legs straight, knees pointed to the sky. We'll inhale, reverse plank, lifting the hips up. Good, let's hold and breathe. Both edges of the feet should be on the floor, or if not, at least equally distant from the floor. Good, bring the hips back down, sit yourself up nice and tall in a staff pose, pulling the toes toward the shins, imagining your feet are against a wall, so they're going to stay against that wall. Let's take our arms out to the side, and sitting as tall as you can, on the exhale, let's twist. Inhale back to center, exhale, twist the other way. Reaching your arms wide, keeping them really, really wide. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist. Good. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist. Now take a look at my feet. Notice they're not shifting as I twist. So double check your feet. Make sure they're staying solid and strong, in place. Good. Keep going. As you exhale, squeezing the belly button in. Going as far as you can with just the strength you have there. Double checking the length of your spine, that you're staying up nice and tall, not rounding the back. Come back to center, inhale the arms straight up overhead, and then exhale, reach forward for your feet or your calves, your ankles, whatever you can comfortably grab in the seated forward fold. And from there, lengthening the spine, leading with the heart toward the toes, letting yourself fold forward. Still taking deep breaths. If your breath got a little short or shallow, find it again, lengthen it. Inhale, reach up tall. Exhale, hands down to the floor behind you, fingers forward. Inhaling to lift the hips up to the reverse plank again here. Again, the inner edges and the outer edges of the feet are both the same distance from the floor. Good, lower back down. And then roll over your legs onto your hands, and your feet will come to a plank. You could do this from your knees if you wanted, but we're going to turn to the side. So I'm putting my left knee down, rolling onto my left hand, reaching the right arm up. Now other side, right knee comes down, it kicks out to the side, left arm comes up. Kneeling side plank. Keep doing that if you want. We're going to move side to side. Otherwise, just roll to the edges of your feet, coming to a full side plank on the left, and then hand down, left arm comes up. Inhaling up, exhaling down to plank. Inhaling, right arm comes up, side plank. Exhale, down. Inhale, left arm comes up, side plank on the right. Good, exhale down, inhale, lift. You're just rolling like a log, so your hips are staying at the same level. Good. Again, lift. Change to that kneeling plank if you need to, that kneeling side plank. Good. Back to center, find your strong plank, and then slide to a downward dog. This could also be a child's pose if you wanted. Listen to your body, challenge it, but give it the rest it needs to. Good. From there, we'll lower the knees down. Place the wrists right under the shoulders, knees under the hips. And on the inhale, moving to a cat, bringing the heart forward. Exhale, round the back, lift the belly button up. Again, really focusing there on that belly button, on squeezing it into your spine. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round. And keep following your own breath. Maybe that's a little faster, maybe it's a little slower. Good. Coming back to a neutral spine. The belly button's still lifted a little bit to support your back. We're going to move into a spinal balance. Inhaling the left arm up and the right leg back, and then exhaling them both to the side. Inhale back to center and exhale down. Other side. Inhale, right arm, left leg. Exhale, squeeze them to the sides. Inhale, center, and exhale, lower down. Left arm, right leg, inhale. Exhale, sweep them out to the sides. Inhale, center, and exhale down. Right arm, left leg, inhale. Exhale to the side. Inhale, center. Exhale down. Left arm, right leg, inhale. Exhale to the side. Inhale, center. Exhale down. Inhale. Right arm, left leg, exhale to the side, squeeze, inhale, center, and exhale down. Good. Go ahead and slide back to a child's pose. Let's keep the arms stretching out in the extended version. Find your breath again. Feel that fire in your core. Great strength. And so important, such important strength. Good. Let's bring our weight forward onto our hands. So we're in a kneeling plank here, or if you choose, a full plank. If you're in the kneeling plank, feel free to just hold it there. Or the full plank you can hold, or we're going to take the right knee to the right elbow. Back to plank, left knee, left elbow. Back to plank. Exhale, right knee, right elbow, squeeze. Inhale to plank. Exhale, left knee, left elbow. Good. Keep breathing, alternating each time. Couple more just like it. Keep those hips level and then stretch it back to a downward dog or a child's pose if you'd rather. If you're in that downward dog, spread your fingers wide. Give yourself a nice strong base. Let those heels move toward the floor. They might not get there. Mine don't most of the time. And that's okay. They're working in that direction. Nice deep breaths. And then step forward big with the right foot. And then the left. Coming to a forward fold. Letting your knees bend if they need to. Letting your head and shoulders hang. With the inhale, flat back. Let's rise all the way up, stretching the arms overhead. And then exhale the palms down together over the heart. Let's bring our weight into the right foot. Lift the left knee up. Hold it there, hips are level. And then if you want, we can extend that leg, pressing the heel toward the wall. Good, relax. And do it again. Press. Good, try to keep that knee up at hip height if you can. Good. Straighten it again as strong as you can. Still standing tall. Good, and then set that left foot down and dive forward, forward fold. Relax. It looks easy, but it's not easy. Take the big step back with the left foot and then the right, coming to plank, and exhale, lower down to your belly, all the way down to the floor. Let's take the legs a little bit apart. Take the arms wide. We'll move into a flying bird. Inhaling to lift everything up. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, lift. As high as you can, squeeze. Good, exhale, lower. Notice the control. We're not swinging here. It's not momentum. It's just strength, simple strength. So as high as you can go is perfect without swinging. Just lift. Good. Lift, lift, lift. Ask for a little more. See if it's there. Exhale, let it go. Good. Lifting, lowering. Again. And again. You can do this. Good. Bring your hands under your shoulders. Bring your feet back together. Lift from your knees or from your toes, lifting the hips and the belly button first, using that tricep strength to come up. And we'll come to downward dog. Take a big step forward with the left foot and then the right. Forward fold. And inhale, flat back, reach all the way up, extend long, strong arms. Exhale the palms together over the heart. Shift your weight to your left foot, bringing the right knee up. Same thing on the other side. If you want, try to straighten that leg, pressing the heel toward the wall. Again, straighten the leg. Good, and bend. One more. Keep that knee high and press. Good, and bend. And let that foot come down. Dive forward. Hands to the floor. Step back big with the right foot. And then the left. Plank through chaturanga to the floor. Arms out to the side, legs apart. Flying bird again. Let's lift it up. Good, and this time let's hold it right there. Now each time you breathe, try to lift a little higher. We're going to start fluttering here, little tiny pulses. Arms are pulsing, legs are pulsing. See if you can pulse them in time to each other. Good, lift high again, as high as you can, higher, higher, and then lower down to the floor. Nice work. Hands back under the shoulders, from the knees or from the toes. Tricep strength. We'll press up and to downward dog. Good. Heart moving toward the knees, nice and open through the back and the back of the legs. We'll let the knees bend now to the floor and slide back to a child's pose, resting the head on the hands if you want, bringing your arms to your side, or keeping your arms stretched out in front of you. Find your most comfortable child's pose and breathe. Good. Slowly roll it up. Now just turn so you can see. We're coming all the way up to the knees. The knees as wide as the hips. Inhale, reach the arms up, clasp them, and exhale to one side, just as far as you can comfortably go. Inhale back to center. Exhale, lean the other way, using that bottom arm to stretch the top arm, so both arms stay straight. Good. Keep switching back and forth, using your breath. Back to center, we'll lower the arms down and come to a seated position, bringing the legs in front of us. We'll stretch the legs out along the floor again, making sure we can sit up nice and tall. We're going to take our arms straight out in front of us and then roll down to the mat, one vertebra at a time. Good, letting it be controlled the whole way. Let's reach the arms overhead. Good, and then we'll bring the arms back to the side and let's lift both legs up. We're going to squeeze the legs tight together and rotate them externally so your kneecaps are pointing away from each other a little bit. And then we're going to make big circles with both legs tight together like a pencil. Switch directions each time. So I'm pulling the legs toward my body, and right in the center I'm stopping them and switching directions. Be very intentional and controlled about pulling them to a stop and switching. Rest when you need to, but don't be afraid to challenge. You can make this more challenging by squeezing the legs tighter together, by keeping them straighter, and by taking bigger circles. Good, let the knees bend, tuck them into your chest, and rock a little bit, side to side. From there, let's just hug the chin up to the chest, shoulders lift up off the ground. With your inhale, you're going to stretch your arms overhead, and exhale, hug the knees. That's level 1. Inhale, you could touch your toes to the floor. Exhale, tuck them in, level 2. Inhale, stretch your legs straight up. Exhale, tuck them in, level 2.5. And inhale, reach the legs out away from you. Exhale, hug it in. Your choice, but here we go. Inhale, reaching, exhale, hugging. Tune in to your low back. We want to feel it connected and strong against the floor, so your belly button is pressing down strong. Focus in, nice intentional movement, precise movement. I would rather have you do 3 super precise ones than 10 sloppy ones. Good, breathing as you go. Inhale to lengthen, exhale to tuck, and then rest your head down on that last one. Good job. Rock a little bit side to side because it feels good. And then go ahead and stretch the legs out, arms out. Reach as far as you can in both directions. Make your body as long as it can be. We'll bend the knees again, bringing the feet to the floor as wide as the mat. We'll stretch the arms out to the side. And just like at the beginning, let's let both knees come down to one side. And then if it's comfortable, hook your foot over your knee. So I took my knees to the right and I hooked my right foot over my left knee. If that's not comfortable, just keep your feet where they are. Either way, we're breathing deeply and starting to relax a little bit. The hardest work is done. Foot back to the floor to bring the knees back up to center. Let's go the other way. Again, if it's available to you, hook that bottom foot over the top leg. Breath in the belly. Unhook the foot, bring the knees back up to center. And we'll stretch the legs out again. Let the arms rest by your side. Legs and arms a little bit away from the midline of the body for Savasana. Well-deserved rest. Let your eyes close. If you were using Ujjayi breath, you can let that go for now. Your palms are facing up. Your feet are falling open to the sides and all your muscles are softening, relaxing, free from effort, feeling supported by the floor. Your core is taking what it's done today and turning it into greater strength, greater stability. a strength that makes it easier for us to do pretty much everything. Balance and kick and throw, run. A strength that helps prevent our backs from hurting. With gratitude for that, let's rest here for just a couple of minutes, letting your mind go as clear and quiet as your body. Let's start to wiggle our fingers and toes. Gently roll to your right side, giving yourself a moment there to adjust to that change in position. And then use your arms to sit yourself back up, finding a comfortable place. For just another minute here, sitting tall, relaxing the shoulders, closing the eyes. And focusing in again on that strength in your core, which is not just your abs. It's your back, it's your pelvic floor. Giving thanks for that strength, and thanks for your entire magnificent body. It has done great work for you here today, and will continue to do so all day long. Go ahead and bring your palms together over your heart. Namaste. Thank you.